Hello everyone, my name is Paulina and welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back if you watch any of my other videos. So today we are going to start a new series of videos talking specifically about various careers in investments. I see a lot of students studying finance and they are getting the undergraduate degree or even graduate degrees for that matter, studying finance, taking valuations classes, investments classes, and really wanting to start a career in investing. However, they're asking me, so where do I start? Where do I look for jobs and things like that? So I would say start with understanding the kind of general investments landscape and all the different participants in the market and the investments, and understand that there are very broad opportunities and very different opportunities exist in the careers in investing. So let's start kind of drawing out a map of the investment world. You guys probably have heard the term sell side and a buy side many times, but what does it mean? So let's start with sort of definition. So let's say with distinction. There is definitely no definition exists, but a little bit of a distinction here. So we have a sell side and we have buy side. So first, what type of entities are we talking about when we're talking about sell side? So it's traditional investment banks, and that's usually what students are most of the time thinking about when they're thinking about careers and investments. But as you can see, it's a small portion. We still have the whole board to fill out. Then there are also brokers, dealers, and oftentimes all those three functions exist as one entity. So there will be broker, dealer, investment bank. However, they are a little bit different. So what does sell side sell? They sell financial instruments, stocks, bonds, derivatives instruments, the commodities, futures. They oftentimes help in order to facilitate the selling process. They will also provide some sort of consulting services. They provide prime brokerage, what's called services to the buy side, and so on and so forth. So it's pretty much all full range, anything you can imagine, financial instruments that they sell. So who do they sell to? They sell to buy side, and they will also sell to somebody right here, but we will get to that a little bit later. So what is buy side? Buy side is our asset managers, what we call them. And some types of asset managers we can think of are hedge funds. And I'm sure you all heard about hedge funds. And I would say this is the second most popular category in careers in investing, kind of second most desirable. There is also private equity. And kind of traditional asset managers, of which you can refer to as loan only, maybe stock, an equity manager, fixed income manager, managers that do sort of maybe bottoms up fundamental analysis of the company, analyze the company's stock, find undervalued securities and some buying opportunities, buy those securities, hold them for the period of time, and hopefully sell them at the higher price and make profit. Doesn't always work that way, but that's the idea. So the difference between asset managers and hedge funds, and just a quick note, hedge funds is the whole separate topic. There is a huge variety of hedge funds exist, different strategies as well. There is no single kind of textbook definition of hedge fund, and I do intend to make a video on specifically on hedge funds and different strategies and different variety there in a recent future. So private equity shops, again, huge variety of different strategies. I will make a separate video on that as well. So the difference between kind of hedge funds and asset managers is hedge funds generally have more complex strategies and they can short sell securities as well. Private equity, as the name implies, buys and sells securities of private companies, versus usually traditional asset managers buy and sell securities of publicly traded companies. So sell side sell to buy side, but the buy side is not the end user of the product. The end user sort of all those investment strategies, investment products, investment vehicles are investors. So I would put here and users in parentheses investors. And investors can be individuals, we sometimes refer to them as a retail investors, or institutional. So it could be individuals or institutions. And institutions, think of maybe university endowment, some foundation, maybe corporation, or a public pension plan, let's say State of California pension plan. So buy side really sells their products to end users. Sell side does sell their products to both buy side and end users. In order, so between buy side and sell side, there is sometimes intermediary exist, and those intermediary are consulting firms. So I would name them consultants. So we have sell side, buy side, consultants, and end users. So consultants don't really sell anything to anybody, but what they do is they try to help end users and understand the wide variety of the products that exist on both buy side and sell side, and help them to make sense out of all those products and help them to pick right products for their portfolios. So this is pretty much the whole kind of landscape of, and the roadmap, if you will, of the market participants. There is a huge, again, variety exists in each of those categories, and we will be making videos on the separate categories as well. One question that I wanted to address in this video is, if you look at all this kind of variety of different potential job opportunities in the market, you might want to ask, well, which one is better? Where should I go? Well, it's really hard to tell. They're all different. Traditionally, it is sort of known that sell-side and investment banking jobs are usually have the most rigorous kind of work environment, but really all of those jobs are extremely competitive but extremely interesting in their own way. So if you are really interested in investing, definitely look for my future videos in all those segments. And if you do have any additional questions, as usual, just post under the video and I will do my best to answer all your questions, or send me a message. And if you would like to have any video on any specific topic, send me a message as well, and I will be sure to make specific videos on the most popular topics. And this is it for today. I hope you found it useful, and we'll see you next time. Bye.